Alhamdulillah, once again we are back to another class. This time we're going to deal with percentages, okay? This is Gcse, so I assume you all know basic percentages, okay? I'm not going to go down to basic, we're going down through the Gcse topic here, not the basic percentage, which you know from grade 6. Okay, that's a waste of time, and we have only 30 minutes for this video. Okay, percentages. What is a percentage?
It's a proportion of number.
We have done this in the beginning. We have seen that, look, fraction 1/2 is the same thing as in percentages half. Okay, in decimal 0.5, in it. What actually percentage mean is out of 100. Something out of 100. Decimal is out of 1 in it. So fraction is out of 1. Decimal is out of 1.0. Decimal is out of 1.0. It's all the same. So where 1 represents whole number 1, in percentage it represents 100. Okay? So out of 100. Therefore, if somebody asks you, why is half equal to 50%? You say, look, it's a comparison. Okay? Percentage is out of 100, isn't it? Okay? So what should be here to make this half? You can look at the relationship. Between this and this is 50. Therefore, you multiply this stop also by 50. So this becomes 50. So basically, to convert half to percentages, you have to say 1/2 times 100 over 1, which is equal to 50. Now, some people say, wait, converting into percentages, okay, and make something, percentage out into a number, that's where the conflict lies with many people, okay? Now, this thing, 3/5, they tell you what is 3 out of 5 as a percentage. If in a class you have 40 children, okay, in a class, okay, let's say 15 are boys, okay, 20 are girls. So the 5 are XX, okay? Okay. In Mandinka they call it, the one in Mandinka, how they put it like this, isn't it? Huh? Yeah. They put it like that, eh?
Or I think like male.
Both male and female, innit? Yeah. Yeah, so 5 is that. Okay? This means 20 out of 40 is girls. Okay? So, if you want to translate in something out of 100, you are going to say 20 out of 40, which is a fraction. Okay? Now, times, to convert it into percentage, you multiply it by 100 because you want to find what fraction of that is a percentage. Okay? That's all about percentages, basic, yes? 0 will cancel 0, innit? 4 can go into 125 times, innit? That's 50%. So 50% are girls. Okay? For this sex, I don't know how to call it. 15/40 times 100 will be boys, innit? Yes. So 0 will cancel 0. Okay? If you multiply something by 150 divided by 4, this is how many times? 3 times, isn't it? Remember? 3 into 37 times, yeah? So that's 7.5% are boys, yes? This is basic percentage. Now, your Gcse stage, what they want you to know is percentage increase, okay? Percentage increase and percentage decrease, in it. Okay? And in terms of price, okay, VAT, tax, okay, what they call decay, yeah? Decay. And then simple interest and compound interest. This is the topic we have to cover under this, yes? So I first look at price, okay? Price means discount, where you have this count or inflation. Okay, but before we do that, let's also percentage increase and decrease first, yes? Before we do price, discount, yes? VAT is when they add VAT tax on you, yes? Somebody buys, the price of a commodity is 50 pounds. You add VAT to it. They add 20% in it. Okay? Yeah, so now, percentage, so now increase and decrease in percentages. Okay? So basically we are doing percentage increase. Let's also percentage increase first. Let's say they tell you that the price of a car is £2,000. Okay? But it's increased by, be careful of this word, by 12%. Okay? Two ways to do this. The common man, less smart man will say, okay, let me increase 200 by 12%. Let me find 12% of this and increase in it. 12%, 12 over 100, because percentage is over 100. We don't say 12 over 2,000. 12 is the percentage, so we divide it by a percentage. So what is 12 out of 100 of 2,000? That's what it says in terms of fractions. Okay? Percentage is that, but fraction is what is 12 out of 200 of this amount. So you multiply that amount, 2,000. Our zero will cancel our zero will cancel our zero. We are left with 240 pounds in it. So therefore, our original price is 2,000, which was the original price, and increased by 240, which is 12% of that. That is 2,240. That is the new price. That is the new price, yes? This is the simplest way of doing increase on this. But smarter way of doing is, what you should practice is what you call the multiplier. Multiplier. Okay, multiplier. Let's look at the multiplier. Now, since everything is out of 100, if something is increased, it means we are adding it on top of 100 units. So if something increased by 20%, let's say there's inflation of 20%. Inflation means price increase, yes? Okay, deflation means decrease, yes? Okay, discount, okay? Now, hike, there's a price hike. Hike means syrup, yeah? So let's take the percentage. 5% increase, yes? Increase. Okay, 10% increase. 20% increase. 2% increase, yeah? 2% increase. What is the multiplier? Now we definitely know, okay, 5%, when it increase plus 100, this will become 105. This will become 110. Okay?
120.
This will go 120. 102 in it, in percentages. So if you want to find a multiplier, when we divide this by 100 in it, by 100. So this will become 1.05. This is called the multiplier. The multiplier. This will become 1.1 in it. This will become 1.2, 1.02. So let's say the price of a car was £500. Let us put it on. Let's say there was an increase in the price by £5. You just multiply by 105 by 500 in it. This you multiply by 500 by 500 by 500. Instead of finding the 10% and add it on top of the 500, you just multiply by 1.1, because 1.1 means 100 plus 100 plus 100, 10, because it increased by 10. Yes, so we add 10 to 100% in it. So when you divide by 100, anything divided by 100, you move the zeros, decimal place by the number of zeros. Ali, is it okay with you? Yes. This is called the multiplier. Yes? No, we don't need a calculator. Remember, this is 600. This is 550. This is 500. And 5. 505, yes? This is 510. Yeah, 510, something like 510, yes. Yes. Okay, that's why we have a correct or not, but it's something like that. Okay, when you multiply, we have to use a calculator for that one, yes? So alternatively, let's say the price of petrol last year was 200 pounds per liter. This is an example, yes? Okay? And there was a war in the Gulf. And price rise by 6%. What is the new price? Yes, what is the new price? What is the new price? Again, we said the increase is 6% in it. So the multiplier will therefore be 1.06. Do you see? If it is 10%, it will be 101. Basically, it's 101 because percentage is 100. You add 10, it becomes 110. You divide by 100, it becomes 101 in it. Yes, that's how we get it. So instead of finding 6% of 200 and add it back to 600, we just multiply 6% in multiply time is 1.06. Yes, you multiply that by 200 pounds. Yes, that will be how much? 2 times 6, 12, 1, 2, isn't it? Yeah, 212 pounds. And if you do the conventional way, we find 6% of 200 first, 0 cancel 0, that's equal to 12 pounds in it. Then we add that to the 200 plus 12 is 202 pounds. The same answer. But the multiplier is far more efficient, yes. That's right. And it's far more efficient because when you come to compound interest, then you will see how the multiplier is a very good way of doing it, isn't it? Yeah. Compound interest is when you put your money in the bank. At the end of 1 year, they add 10% interest. Now you have 110. Now you have 110. So every year, 10% of the original amount. Not the original amount. 10% of what was there before. Okay, yeah, that's right. That is called compound interest. It's different from simple interest, where the interest is calculated on the original amount. No difference, only the original amount. Yes? Now look at percentage decrease, yeah, or discount. Now this is a different scenario. Okay? This is the old price and the new price, yes? So the old price we assume is 100. If there is a discount or decrease or whatever, decrease, yes, of 20%, now the new price will have to be 20% minus 100% minus 20%, which is also 80%. So the new price is 80% now. You understand? Originally it was 100%. Now it is 80%. Now before I do decrease, yes, I have to do something else. Sorry, I made a mistake here. Now on increase, yes. Same scenario. Okay, this is old price, new price. Okay, if there's an increase of 20%, the old price is 100, the new price will be 100 plus 20% in it. 120%. Okay? Same thing. If it is 10% increase, it's 110%. 5% increase, 105%. That will be the new price, isn't it? Okay. Now what about if you know the new price, you want to know the old price? That's what I should have explained. You get it? Let's say the old price The new price is £240 after increase of 20%. What was the old price? Sorry, percent, pounds. Okay, they tell you the price of a car is £240. Okay, after an increase of 20%. Okay, or you go to the market, they said discount of 20%. They said on every good. You understand? So a good that is 100 on a sale will now be how much? £80. You get it? But if at all, only after you didn't know the price, but after the this is the let's say £60. This is the price after the £20. So 20% deduction in it, £20 discount. What is the original price? That's what we should be doing. At least 2 or 3 examples of that. The logic is this. I always draw this. If you understand, I always draw this. Okay. The old price is 120, and you know the amount. Look here. Look here. It's 120, and you know what the amount was in it. So it's known. The old price used to be 100 in it, but you don't know. So when you are doing the proportional, yes, it should always be percentage over percentage and price over price.
The unknown on top.
The unknown on top. This is what you don't know. Okay, so the 100 will go up over 120. Over 120.
140.
Yes, times the amount. That's the pound. So percentage over percentage times the amount. Don't do 100 over 240 or 120 over 240. No. Percentage like over like. Percentage of percentage times the different one. So is this one we don't know? We don't know its price in it. Okay? So we put it top. When we are doing the percentage, it's the one unknown. We don't know its price. We know its percentage, but we don't know its price. So it comes top. And the other percentage will come down. Times the known value. So this one, of course, 0 will cancel 0. You can see, yes?
Then me, I just done, yeah.
12 into, this is the 20 times, in it. So the original amount here was £200.
Yeah.
The original amount was £200. And there, this is it's a very common exam question. It's very common exam questions, yes? We will look at this one, yeah? After the discount, yes? Look at it. I do the 2 bars, yes? Okay? After the discount, the value was 60. And that was 100. Minus 20. Sorry. It was 100 in terms of percentages. You take out 20%, yes? You are left with how many percent? 80%. But you don't know what was the original. Yes? Same thing. The unknown, 100% in it, over the percentage 80 unknown, times that amount, 60. Always percentage, yeah? Always the unknown over the known. And it has a percentage over percentage. Don't say this over that. Okay? Yes. So this, if you cancel this out, 0 will cancel 0. 4 will go. Sorry. 2 will go. So it's 100 over 80 times 60. Okay? 0 cancel 0. 4 will go 2 times. 4 will go 25 times in it. 2 will go 3 times in it. So your price was £75. But after a discount of 20%, it becomes 60 pounds. Do you get it? Yes. Yes. Now we can move to our percentage degrees. Our percentage degrees. Okay. I don't want this thing to become long. That's why we have the. Now, percentage degrees. Same thing, the multiplier. Okay? If, let's say we have the percentage degrees is, down is 5%, 10%, 3%, 20%, 25%. Okay? This means out of 100, yes, it was out of 100%. This means if there's a decrease of 5%, it means 5% was taken out of the original, which is 100% in it. So this will 95. What we left now is 95%. This one, which will have is 90%. This one, what is left is 97%. This one, 80%. This one, 75%. So in terms of multiplier, what do you multiply with to get the figure without not going round and finding the percent and deduct?
0.95.
So this one will be 0. You multiply that figure by 0.95. Okay? This is 0.9. Okay? This one 0.97. This one 0.80. This one 0.75. So you see the link between decimal and percentages? Yes. Yes. Let's take one example. Okay? The price of a car again was £6,000. Okay? And there was the buyer said, I'll give you a discount of, say, I'll give you a discount of say 15%. Or we use one of that in it. We use one of that. Which one? I'll give you a discount of 25% in it. So instead of you finding 25% of 6,000 and subtract from 6,000 again, you just say apply the multiplier. The price was 100%, yes, and they give me a discount of 25%. So the price left to pay is 75% in it. And in multiply time, this is 0.75 divided by 7. Multiply by 100. So your 6,000, you multiply by 0.75. Okay? That is how much? In calculator. Do anybody have a calculator? So that's equal to 4,500 pounds. Do you see how it works? How the multiplier work?
Yeah.
Ali?
Yeah.
Halima?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, just as I have done with a discount, we have price discount. Okay? Normally, when you go to the market, okay, especially clothes, so you always find they say discount. Discount. 10%, 15%, almost go. Okay? You see this. So therefore, if something is £80 now, and they give you discount mean minus of 15%. Okay? Look at it. Now the new percentage you should pay, okay, sorry, £80. It was £80. Pound must be up. Percentage here down.
That's 100%.
This is 100% in. So basically what was left is 85% is left. So how much will the person pay? Ali? Our principle, what do we see? Where do we see it? Like over like in it, but the unknown up. Like over like, but the unknown up, okay? That's what we said. And that is very, very important to memorize what the principle is. The one you don't know is the one that goes up. The one you know down in terms of percentages. Just like in algebra, we say we put like terms together. So a percentage must be divided by a percentage, and number by number. Okay? That's what I'm saying basically. Okay. Now we want to this is what we want to find. In terms of value, 100 is equal to 80. What will it be? 85. 100 is equal to 80%. What will be 85%? Just like simple proportion. Okay? 100% is equal to 80 pounds. What is 85%? Is the one we don't know. What is equal to? This is the next topic, basic proportion, yes? The one you don't know is 85%, yes. Okay? So each percentage goes up over 100 times 80. Okay? So what happens? What's 80 times 85?
80 times 85.
0 can cancel 0. 8 times 85 is 8 times 5, 40. 4 carry 4, 64, 68. Divide by 10. So the price before, so the price after the discount is 68 pounds. So this is what you pay. This is what you will pay. Okay? Also, imagine you don't know this one, but you know what the original, what the price after the discount was in it. Okay? But they tell you there was a 15% discount. You don't know what the original price was in it. Just like VAT. When you have something, let's say you have a good 100 pounds, they add 20% VAT in it. Okay? They add 20% VAT. So now the new price will be 120 pounds in it. How do I get 120 pounds? 20% the multiply is 1.2 times 100 in it, which is 120 in it. So the new price now is 120 pounds. Now, if at all, as an accountant, you calculate somebody's VAT. Okay? What you find in the invoice value will be, don't forget, invoice value is what? Like when you go to the shop, you buy something, they automatically write VAT in it. But the value is what you pay. This is called the invoice value. Now, what was the VAT? When VAT rate in UK is equal to 20%. So what was the original price without the VAT? That's what you want to claim. When you do your VAT submission, okay, as an accountant, you do your VAT submission, you have to calculate the VAT on the invoice value, okay? So you are going to say 100%, okay? 100% is equal to 100 plus 20% is equal to 120%. And this is equal to the invoice value because that's what I paid. So what was the 100% value? Okay, so it's going to be, the one we don't know percentage is 100 divided by 120, another percentage times 120. Now when I calculated this as an accountant, I don't want to go through this every time. Okay, I just calculate what is 100 over 120. So I always multiply it by that multiplier. So 100 over 120 is equal to 0.8333 to be exact. So when I'm doing my VAT, I don't go through this calculation. I just multiply the figure by 0.833 because I know 100 over 120 equals 0.833. Do you understand? That's what I do. So always it is the 100. If you want to find what was the original price, is 100 up, and then the 100 plus the discount whatever down. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Yes. Now in this case, it's not an increase, it's a decrease. Okay, it's a fall in price. We want to find what the original price was. Same thing. 85% is equal to 68. What is 100%? So the unknown is 100 in it. So 100 goes up top, yes, over 85 times 68. So this basically is equal to 6800 divided by 85. What is that? Okay? 80 pounds. Now this is how it works. This is called discount, isn't it? Yes. This is called discount. Yes. So basically we have done multiplier and at the same time we tackle price discount, isn't it? Yes. Same time we kill two birds with one stone. We kill two birds with one stone. Yes. So what was our next one?
I think comparison. Compound interest.
Before compound, we come
Simple interest.
simple interest. No, let us do that next time. But what? Let's look at
Tax.
let's look at percentage increase.
VAT tax.
Yeah, VAT and tax. Yes. Let's look at percentage increase. Percentage increase. If the price of something was £50 before, it increased to £75. What is the percentage increase? By what percentage this has been increased to? By what percentage this has been increased to give you 75?
25, I think.
That's what you call percentage increase. First of all, two things you have to identify. This, the old price which increased is called, we call the old price. The price it increased we call the new price. So the formula is you subtract the new price, you subtract the old price divided by the old price. That will be the increase, and you multiply by 100 to find the percentage. Let's say you have a jar. Okay, the water level was 300 liters. Okay, now you pour some water in there from a pipe down here, pipe. Okay, that pipe put in 200 liters. Okay, now the pipe, now the water is 500 liters in it. By what percentage has the water increased? That's what we are going to do in it. The new price was £75. The old price is £50. Divided by the old price, which is equal to 25 divided by 50. So this means, this here means the amount by which it has increased. So this from 50 increased to 25, that means increased by 25. From 50, the price went up to 75, it increased by 20. You want to convert that into percentage. So you multiply by 100. So this increased by 50%. This is what they call, this one they don't give you how much the percentage increase. You are calculating the percentage increase yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? Look at this one. The new volume is 500, the old volume was 300. That is basically equal to 200. Divided by the old volume, 300, convert that into percentage. That's what we mean by percentage increase. Okay? So, they can say,
66.6 current.
yes, the percentage, there was inflation. Yes, your mom's bill was £60. Okay? It increased sort of to £80. The percentage, £80. What is the percentage increase? Same thing. The new one, it is increased to 80 minus the old price, 60, divided by the old price. Not divided by the new price, times 100. This here, you are finding by what amount it increases. That as a fraction of 60, the original price. Yeah? That will be going to be 20 over 60 times 100. That is basically equal to 33 and 1/3%. This is what we call percentage increase. What about percentage decrease? The opposite. Percentage decrease. Percentage decrease is the opposite of what we are doing. So I have to do it quickly so that the time, because it takes time to download if the video is big. Same thing. The price was £75. It decreased, it fall to £50. Okay? In case you don't, they don't tell you how much, by what percent it fall by. So it's the same thing. In this case, look at it carefully. The new price is this, in it, and the old price is this one, in it. So it's the same. New price over new price minus the old price divided by the old price. Don't confuse it, yes? Divided by the old price, isn't it? What is the old price? 75. Okay? Sorry. What is the new price?
50.
Minus the old price, divided by the old price. So this is minus 20 divided by 75 times 100. 25 go, how many times here? 4 times. 25 go 3 times. So that is 80 divided by 3, which is 26% in it. Yes, 26%, 26.6%. So there's minus mean degrees in it. Yes. Minus mean the price fall by minus 20? Yes. 26% in it. This is called percentage degrees. Does this mean yes? So if the price of a car was $4,000, yes, after 2 years the value decreased up to 3,000. What is the percentage degrees? Same thing. New price 3,000 minus the old price 4,000 divided by the old price 4,000 times 100. 120%. So this is basically 1,000 divided by 4,000 times 100, which is 25% rose in value in it. 25% rose in value. As they said, immediately you roll a car out of the factory, the value starts going down. Immediately you buy a car from the car supplier, each day pass, the value goes down. And this is the same thing also called depreciation in accountancy. Depreciation. Depreciation means going down in it, in value. So if a car costs 5,000 and every year depreciates by 25%, every year it falls, in it. That's what we call depreciation, yes? Okay, so this is percentages. We don't want to go up to 40 minutes. It's going to be very, very long, okay? The next thing will be VAT in Gcse syllabus, VAT. VAT in UK is the amount they add on the cost of everything, okay? And the cost, it means the government is putting indirect tax on the consumer. The consumer is the one who go and buy stuff in the market. So if the factory price is £100, the business will add £20. These £20 don't belong to them all, as the Nigerian man will say. It don't belong to them all. Now government property. Okay? You, as a businessman, is going to add 20% on this. Then you are going to charge 120 to the consumer. That's why you and I pay to the shopkeeper. But the shopkeeper has to give this 20%, which is £20, to the HMRC. HMRC is the tax authority in UK. So you have to calculate the VAT and pay it to HMRC. Now, is this what this is what you collect for the government? Okay, and it's paid to the government. But the government don't stop there. If you pay VAT, because the shopkeeper also buy from somebody, that man also add VAT in it. If the price was £80 to that guy will add £20 and said, £20 is VAT, or let's say 15. Let's say £20 VAT. Yes, 20. The VAT was £15. Yes. This is what I buy and I sell. Look at it. I buy from my supplier. I sell to my customer in it. Right. Yes, I pay VAT to my supplier in it, and I charge VAT to the buyer. Yes. Okay. So when I buy from my supplier, I paid 15% VAT, and I put 20% VAT, 20% on top of that, and that's £20. So what you are going to pay to the government now is not for £20. You are going to pay 20 minus 15 in it. You are going to pay only £5. And if what I charge to my customer is more than what I paid, the government has to refund me in it. So that's what's called VAT. That's what's called VAT, value added tax. So the British, they are very clever, isn't it? Yes, they are very clever. So instead of them charging you tax directly, they put the tax on the goods and you pay that. Do you understand? That is called VAT, and it comes in exam, so you must be ready for it. Yes, it's just two things you have to know. The price they give you, is VAT included or not? If they say this is the price he paid,